This one. Hold on there. Me try to say which one of them fit better. Whoa. Alright. Let me just stick to him now. Stick to you one way, you know. Oh, Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. What a whole heap of mess. What a whole heap of mess. Want to share this.
Starting tonight, this simple 30-second bedtime ritual can decalcify your pineal gland. Did you know?
Their garbage has not been collected in weeks. Weeks, I say?
Weeks. This is number 4.
Week 4. You're talking.
She's the Speaker of the House.
But she don't handle the money through the house, though.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that she has a voice. I don't know about the others, but she has a voice. She has a very loud voice because she's the Speaker of the House.
Yes.
And she has done absolutely nothing in her constituency. So when
No, don't do that.
In the part of her constituency where I live.
Exactly. Yeah, but
Okay,
she's very active in the constituency.
Let me qualify that.
Yes.
The part of the constituency where I live.
Yes.
The bus runs on the bus runs through some of the avenues here.
Yes.
And you need to see the roads. None of the avenues, I should say not. 1% of the avenues have street signs.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Me hear him, master. You know, let's go on.
Yeah. Where in East Road, St. Andrew are you? Which
I am
community?
in Harborview.
Harborview?
And
Oh.
this is no joke. Garbage, 4 weeks.
Listen to conversation.
My father lives in this area, and I vote in this area. I don't physically live here anymore, but I still vote in this area because I used to live here, and he still lives here.
Yes.
4 weeks, this is week number 4, and the garbage pile up outside. There's no.
So where's the councillor? The councillor would normally do garbage.
The councillor is PNP. So the councillor has been PNP for years. For some reason, apparently it is a JLP MP and a PNP councillor, then it seems to be a problem with funds. I don't know.
No. Garbage is not funds at all. Garbage is not funds.
What's going on?
Well, I'm telling you. Garbage, Miss Joy. Garbage is not about funding from either the councillor or the MP. Garbage is with the National Solid Waste Management Authority. And they can't tell them now vehicles, got to get whoop on new vehicles. Yes? Well, what? No, Miss Joy. Miss Joy, you're not listening, so you can't get the help if you're not listening, ma'am.
But you know what, hear where woman has a need. And tell them people attack against the Labour Party, you know what, hear that. You know, more and more, my prove that the station is a real Labour right station. I used to hear Dayton say, I'm the mouthpiece for the Labour right. I mean, me hear myself, I need to understand. I Clive good night, but now me understand it more and more. Them said they don't want to blow that poll, right? And the blow that poll came out. And when you listen to what Cliff user say, it sounds more like a one poll than do for the Labour, right? No, oh that now. We never can pronounce that the name where I say hello, you know. Biome. No like say me just know, but I say more and more me approve it. Me are gonna make your ear when officer now in regards to the poll, and we're gonna talk about them, the seat them tonight.
6 reasons why your health is failing.
Tell you, man, sometime I see. Sure. One moment there. We touch it wrong something.
It's not a big shift, but it's a noticeable result of. And let me tell you, I don't know.
Real
to that question.
domain. Good night.
As I said, we maintain a wall between we here as a media practitioners and the data scientists at Blue Dot. So you can stop calling me and asking me, yeah, what are the party standings? I don't know. Until probably later this.
Let me set my record straight. Because somebody was saying to me like this morning, somebody came on. You see when I say me come on my channel, I have a topic where I talk about, I have a talk about. I don't want nobody to come on my channel that can ask me no other question other from what I'm saying. If and when I say, if you have any question to ask, you can ask the question, because I'm not going to answer any form of question that is distracting my life tonight. And this is how I'm going to set my channel. When I set out to do something, I am just going to do what I am doing. And if you can't follow my rules and my regulation, I just take you off of the channel. I don't want a distraction of nobody coming on a disguiseful way. If you come distract what I'm doing. If you don't want to take part in what I'm doing, find another channel and go. At this time, I'm doing politics. Jamaica, politics. If on a politics you come to talk about, nobody come over here come say nothing or type nothing in my comment section to distract my channel. I will be blocking speedily. So I hope I lay that straight so nobody no come jump at me and say, oh, she not have no manner, she not this, she not that. Politics matter. If you're not interested in that politics, there are millions of channels upon this platform. So let me just lay that out straight. Alright? So I'm going to continue. I'm going to listen to this and then we're going to have a discussion. I'm going to leave right there my plan to come over here and distract my channel. I'm not going to have none of it.
This week, the day before we are to publish, we get the results. And we deliberately do that because we can't deal with the pressure. The pressure everybody want to know. No, you will know by Wednesday, the latest, Thursday of this week. Yeah. We also did something new in light of the fact that it's general election time. And we started that in February, where we know as political observers, media people, where the elections are going to be won and lost, which constituencies, yeah, and you can find that out too. It doesn't take rocket science. We know that Southern St. Elizabeth, yeah, is a battleground. Southwest St. Elizabeth, where it's Floyd Green defending for the governing Jamaica Labour Party. School teacher Miranda Wellington, hoping to win it for the PNP. Yeah, we know Southwest St. Elizabeth is, and Southeast, where Franklin Witter, the state minister in agriculture, and he's up against Norman Scott, it is, for the PNP.
Good night, Lassa.
We know those two seats are battlegrounds. And you know that they're battlegrounds because the two parties are spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources, a lot of organization in those two seats, because they tend to tell us at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock on election night where the country's going. Yeah, Southwest St. Elizabeth, Southeast St. Elizabeth, and then there's another one, another so-called weather vane seat, battleground seat, which we can view as a reliable indicator of where the country is going, and that is Western St. Mary. the seat of the JLP chairman, Bobby Montague. Yes? And he's up against Omar Woodbine.
Good night, sweetie.
For the PNP. Yeah, so what we did, apart from polling nationally, we also went into these 3 constituencies, Western St. Mary, Southeast and Southwest St. Elizabeth, because we want to find out what is happening in the so-called weather vane battleground seats. You'll recall in February, we did it for Southwest and Southeast St. Elizabeth. Yeah. This time we have gone back in there to find out what is happening. All right. So you'll hear those later this week. Now, as you've been hearing since 6 this morning, there's been a marginal increase in the number.
But we deal with that part of it first. What he's saying is that they go back three constituencies. They go and poll. But wonder why. A nationwide poll. A nationwide poll. So they say they go and test Southwest St. Elizabeth. They tested Southeast and then test Western St. Mary. The only thing me not hearing say nothing about Western St. Mary for battleground, but me hear him say the result will come out Wednesday. But if you listen how he start off, you know, if you might work hard and overtime for the JLP, but hear this apart, you know, say the JLP make improvement. Listen to the improvement, you know.
Of Jamaicans who believe the country is now heading in the right direction. And that's significant. We ask this question because it tends to indicate public mood, the mood of the public sentiments.
Where's my high blood pressure?
And what do the pollsters find? 36% of Jamaicans now say the country is heading in the right direction. That's up 4 percentage points from the 32% who held that view in February. That's what, 3 months ago. So over the last 3 months, this figure has moved from 32% to 36% saying the country is heading in the right direction. At the same time, despite that increase from 32 to 36%, it is still less, and 36% is still less than the 39% of Jamaicans who told Blue Dot that the country is on the wrong track. Here's George Davis' report on that.
As the political clock continues ticking towards this year's general election, signs are emerging. Jamaicans are feeling marginally more optimistic about the direction of the country. The Blue Dot pollsters asked 1,618 registered voters whether they thought the country was headed in the wrong direction or right direction. 36% of them said right, 39% said wrong, 25% unsure. That 36% who hold a positive sentiment is the highest recorded in these polls since 2021, when the positive sentiment stood at 34%. Notably, the increased positive sentiment comes amid a 40% reduction in murders and a 50% reduction in poverty.
You hear all them out for them poll?
Those national developments
You hear, hold on. You hear all them out for them poll? That come because of crime. You can see, say, it's a political motivated poll. Jason Fuller, what you doing? We're still up listening, you know. We are listening because we know, say, as I say, somebody comment on my post today. I'm telling you something. You're not PNP as you would not talk about blow that poll. People don't have like a reasoning ability. You don't have like a reasoning ability. You can't be PNP, you can't be JLP, that you not take listen and listen. And that's how you know. Sometimes, you know, out of the same little something you can get a little wisdom from it, you know. But if you learn, I saw you go up against your opponent, it's good to know. You know, stop being foolish, man. So we are listening and we are discussing. Do we believe it? Absolutely not. Never will. But you can't, because you support a party, you don't listen. You see, no, not take note. No, see, at night time, I'm more much labor right company platform. You know what them, for them plan is? For listen what we are saying. Or anything where them can take from it, go work with it. But even last night, me up on the channel, and me I watch the meeting in a Christiana. More labor right the pan I put up Green Heart more than PNP. I mean, I said, I know where PNP then there. Them, listen to me. At the same time, you know, labor right keep meeting over Pernell Charles constituency. And then the gone pan, you know. Them did a troll the PNP platform. What is that telling you? What is that telling you? What is that telling you? They attacking our platform. Ryan Sinclair, good night. So, make we hear. Me telling you for a long time, so me done a predict where blue that did come with. Then I come out with it yet for talk. Them I try to shift and alter it up to come put it out in the best possible way.
But before the Laborites break out the confetti and start drinking the green Kool-Aid, the negative sentiment in the population still outstrips the positive feeling about the direction of the country. This means a larger plurality of the population still believe.
Overwhelm make them come and talk this, you know. But then try to narrow it down as best as they can. Yeah? The too overwhelming make you hear them come say it's still a very wrong way. But only 39%. Remember me telling you that.
The country is on the wrong track, but the Holness administration may take some comfort in the fact that the negative 39% plurality is down marginally from the 42% who said Jamaica was on the wrong track 3 months ago. It should also be noted that 39% is the second lowest negative sentiment recorded in these polls since 2021. At that time, 26% believed Jamaica was on the wrong track. It's also 8 points less than the high of 47% recorded in negative sentiment in 2023. The political affiliation of the respondents appears to be driving some of the sentiment. There's been a 12 percentage point increase in the number of laborites who believe the country is headed in the right direction, moving from 62% in February to 74% in the May polls. Comrades are also expressing optimism, albeit marginally, moving from 9% in February to 12% in May. There's been no change in the positive perception of unaffiliated voters. Across all affiliations, the negative sentiment has fallen. The number of laborites who say Jamaica is on the wrong track has declined from 18% in February to 10% in May. And while comrades continue to express extreme pessimism, that number has also fallen, moving from 73% earlier this year to 71% in this edition of the polls. Unaffiliated voters have seen a 4 percentage point fall in negative sentiment, declining from 44% 3 months ago to now stand at 40%. The nationwide Blue Dot polls, powered by Total Tools, were conducted between May 2 and 17. It has a margin of error of plus or minus 2.3%.
Janet, good night. Last time I saying Andrew done mash up Jamaica and him can't bring it back. Step aside now, man. Want to take over. Another man want to take over. Oh my God, last song. No, but if you listen to the poll, they still are not. I mean, I see no credit in it for the labor right to what them I say, you know. It's left to what them are going to come out with now Wednesday. Then still, more people still I say country are heading in the wrong direction. Even though them I say, them gone up little, it's still not past the margin. So that's why we see when Andrew come out the other day and say, him not make no mistake and call the election until him have everything in place. Well, that's the reason. I would have done now we blew that fine long time. So that's why I see them ramp up now and I do more post about them and do campaigning now and I talk about, oh, workers meeting a campaign, them a campaign. A campaign, they out there campaign.
Thank you, George. Time for the break.
The nationwide Blue Dot polls, powered by Total.
Just that public sentiments, yeah, is turning a little more positive. A little more positive. It's not a big shift, but it's a noticeable one, a discernible one. Because, as the posters have written here, in recent months, public opinion on the direction of the country has shown a gradual but steady shift toward cautious optimism. As of May 25, 36% of respondents believe the country is heading in the right direction, an increase from 32% in February 25 and 27% in September 24. This marks the most positive public outlook recorded in the past 2 years.
But that one they come back and say the last. Well, Ono is such a hypocrite. The last time when he said come out, and that one that say, oh no, no come and say in the last 2 years. I won't not try for do now. Won't not try for do now. The last time when I come out and put up it's sitting so high, animal leading at the poll, and all kind of sitting and now come back with one different kind of story as I sitting different now. So all this so not try to come across, I have to try to make Andrew look good, and it's still not add up. It's still not add up. I see them last night, I was watching, and I see you up on the platform last night, last time. But I see how now over there in the whole pile labor right them did a type in, and then no. Nobody. I think some man they were stream and labor right still, when they Lasanic, and I can't tell him say so. Because you couldn't allow them to over there a type in so much if I nice so. I left my program, then you take it use it, then go use for them own platform. And then come and contact nothing, me, I take them off here.
For those who lean green, yes, this is good news for them. But they may be a little bit disappointed that there's not a bigger shift, given, yes, all the accomplishments
It's
that
not
the
last
government has
time.
been racking up.
So when allow them
For
to
the
type in
comments,
so much on the
they'll
program,
take heart from this.
then I'm a
That
moderator.
there's not a massive shift, yeah, that could make them virtually be written off. So there's still a lot of work to be done. It means that the government and the opposition have their work cut out for them to convince the Jamaican electorate that, listen,
You know, I'm a
we
moderator.
have turned
Last
the
time
corner
extreme
for
for
the better.
sides. Okay.
Yeah. The numbers also suggest that labor rights in February this year, 62% of labor rights say the country was heading in the right direction. That is now up 12 percentage points to 74%. Yeah? I'm sure Holness, Chang, and the Labour Party would love if this number
Me, but
can get
that
closer.
what
to
is the
100%.
what did that profit for do to poor labor right?
Yes? Because they need to firm up their base, lock it up, lock it down. But
This is a
that's
really labor right in
74%,
my campaign
which is
for
a
do.
marked
Wanna notice
improvement.
that? Wanna
The
notice
last
it?
time 70% or more labor rights thought the country were heading in the right direction was in 2021. After that fell
Okay,
to
time come, I hear
46%
you.
in 2022, 58% in
Hi,
September
David.
23, 60% in February 24, and in September 24, it fell to 57%. So they're now up to 50 to 74%. about what? 17 percentage points. Yeah. Now, when you look at the comrades not moving at all. If there's any movement, it's very, very slightly. Very, very slightly. PNP supporters who don't believe the country is heading in the right direction is up from 9% to only 12%. Yeah? 9% to 12%. That's just outside the margin of error. In the wrong direction, PNP supporters slightly down from 73% to 71%.
Lie that. That are the biggest
I think-
lie of the poll. That are the biggest lie of the poll. Lie that. That is strategically nonsense. Good night, Melvin McGregor. Lie. That the part of the poll is a lie. Nonsense about PNP supporters. You know, go ahead. Go away with that. That are absolute nonsense. So no sweetness no there so tonight. No bother with that. You see my fear do my fear dinner, because I know in PNP winning now. All of him crying are full no more. So everybody are campaign hard because the sweets are go over.
The biggest takeaway for me from these numbers is in the older demographic grouping. What Blue Dot pollsters and data analysts do is to drill down in the numbers to canvass the views of the respondents based on their age groups. And I was struck, among those respondents between 45 and 54 years old, they have jumped in terms of their levels of optimism where the country is going. They have made the biggest jump, 10 percentage points, from 31% to 41%. Yeah? And that 41% is significant based on the magnitude of the jump. But also, when you're really beginning to break through, is when you have 40% of the electorate thinking, agreeing with you. Yeah? And all of these numbers fall below 40%. The closer we're at 36%
Blow that.
in terms of the national
Blow that, Melvin.
sample.
Blow
So
that.
they're inching closer. When you get to 40, and I would ask Blue Dot, in the run-up to the 2020 elections, we were averaging about 41, 42%, saying the country was heading in the right direction. Yeah? That's when you get comfortable. 36%, still below that. But among those 45 to 54, 41% is optimistic about the country's direction. That is significant. Followed by 55 to 64-year-olds, 38% saying the country is in the right direction. 65 years old and older, 37%. Also the 35 to 44-year-olds. Yeah? So it means that the older voters, and this is where it is crucial, the older voters are the most reliable voters. The young people who are overwhelmingly supporting the Labour Party may not show up on election day. Some rainfall and etc. them not bother. The older voters, yes?
Even when you start
35
off
and
last
up,
time.
come rain, sunshine, or what? Them going to vote. So I think therein lies
Janet, we did
a
talk about it
significant
already, don't?
piece of information for the politicians who have to plan campaigns and organization on the day. One final one before I leave this. The parishes. And I see someone asking or making the point that the three weather vane seats that we polled, we can't use a national sample to poll those. We didn't do that, sir. What Blue Dot did was in those 3 constituencies, they sent in their team, and in each of those constituencies, polled hundreds of people, which you would not normally do when you're doing a national polling in a particular constituency. You wouldn't poll so many. So they've polled enough in terms of a sample size to get a very good reading of where the political wind is blowing. Yeah? It's not extrapolated from the national sampling. So, all right? Now, in terms of parishes, when they ask Jamaicans in each of the parish, in each parish, what is their view in terms of wrong or right direction? Significantly, Hanover is showing the biggest jump, a 14 percentage point jump in public sentiments turning positive. In February 25, 3 months ago, only 26% of the people in Hanover said the country was going in a positive or right direction. That is now up to 40%. 40%. And that is very significant. Let me tell you why. We have been watching Hanover, and Hanover has been going solidly to the PNP. Yes. In fact, the PNP swept all the 7 divisions in the local elections in Hanover in February 2024, right? All the divisions. But the PNP has been suffering some fallout in Hanover, and the government has been stepping up its work in the parish. And I think that accounts for the surge in the positive outlook. Yeah? Will this result in voter behavior at the ballot box? I don't know. I don't know. But it is significant. A 14% surge in Hanover of people saying the country is now heading in the right direction is very significant. Also, St. Thomas has breached the 40% watermark. 42% now say the country is heading in the right direction in St. Thomas, up marginally from 40%. In Manchester, it's also significant. A 9 percentage point gain in those who say the country is heading in the right direction in Manchester. Does that mean that Manchester is now competitive again? Last year, this time, Manchester was solidly orange. And the view was it was going to be PNP 4, GLP nil. How this will play, I don't know. But this is a significant increase in Manchester. St. Catherine as well, a 10% surge from 28 to 38%. Very significant. Yeah? Time for the break. After the break, you can...
Well, all of you will listen to what him said. And that him just, you hear what him say, Lassa, you are in the parish of Manchester. What is it you're hearing on the ground? Type in for me. I want to hear from you with up on the ground. Blow that, go over Trinidad with the and the party where I'm not try to make win lose. So, we just have to listen to it still, you know. It depends if you want to buy it or you don't want to buy it. Some people will believe it. They might say, true, we're PNP, we not believe it. So I said, no, I say, no, I say, because when you poll PNP, anybody, any PNP will say that I'm PNP. Last year, them did say one thing, and this year, they say something else. Them not solid, man. Our money we run, I turn them in an idiot, if so be. So, Lassa, what is it you're hearing? And I know you're from where the meeting keep last night. Type in the comment and tell us what you think. Or call the show. Sonia Barks, good night. I am in Jamaica now, auntie, but I hear PNP up and running in Manchester. Oh, you're not there now on the ground. I forget, so you tell me the other day, so you will be back if the election call, last time? Will you be back to vote? Sonia, from your era where you is? No, I don't think I hear Sonia Jones, I think, from some part of Clarendon. Anybody on the channel from Hanover, type in the comment for me. I need to hear from somebody on the ground. Hanover. Come on in, Hanover. I'm not in Jamaica now, auntie, but I hear PNP up and running in Manchester. I hear that. I hear what you're saying. Anybody, come on, man, everybody on the live. Alright, if you're not even living at the ear on the ear something, type in at the comment. Tell me what not ear on the ground. One not ear in a southwest. One not ear in a one not ear Cliff you say, Blue that say. Southwest is a battleground. But I bet you they now gonna come out and say Miranda is ahead. How much on a bet? Them say southeast is a battleground. But I bet you the Blue that poll now gonna say the PNP. Oh, the last time they said PNP are lead. I bet you they not say that now. JS is saying PNP is going to win Hanover. Betty and good night. How you doing? Last time I saw them turn out full loaded last night. I Rhyme Up TV. Rhyme Up TV, how Central are going now? Talk to me. How Central Kingston, how it look? How it look down there? Type in and tell me what's going on the ground. Rhyme Up TV. You say, the party leader will be in Central Kingston this Wednesday, all day and all night with Steve McGregor. I want to tell him still now. I think Mark I go lick a bit too hard and I have to take some rest in the car. We in Canada, don't know what it is. Hey, the man a campaign still in the man. Hey, the man dep on the ground day and night and I want him take some rest and open my listener somebody tell him. You need to take some rest. Make sure you take up your vitamin and them something because you really go hard. Sonia Barks is saying call it for an antigen them a fix the poll to suit them. I agree with that. Laugh every poll. Just hope Kanjo call it now. So Michael is saying. So no, I want to know what's going on at Hanover. I want somebody from Hanover to stop by and come over here and tell us what is happening. Because from what Cliff Hughes is saying, the desperation poll, money on the ground, money make the mayor run. Well, you're right with that too. You're right with that, but me don't want to, this is what I want to know. As much as money dey on the ground and money make the mayor run. Janet Grant said PNP good in Hanover. When me want to know on a comrade, make me talk it on my channel. You know that really and truly, after what happened to it in a 2020 election, and take we down to 14. You know that really because I want 20 grand or how much grand them a pay on and give on a party again? You know that do that? Me want to ask, me put it out there clear, because we hear say money they run on the ground. We know what going. We know who get land, we know who get material for build house, and we know all we are going. We hear it, we know it. I saw we go continue to sell out. When the thumbs up the live, man. I can't 151 people on the live and 21 live. When those thumbs up the live, I make my algorithm run. Ronnie's Nicholas said last time look like I carry the message. Him outside a show seller and people a smoke. And all that. We just stop watching. Oh. Amanda Bryan said, good evening, Auntie Jen. That poll was done at Belmont Road. Oh my God. What you say? Upper Belmont Road and do poll. Me agree. Me agree. Because me never hear polling done them a kind of way yet. So you go out there ask everybody who are PNP and who are JLP and where the PNP then say, where the JLP then say. Why the best poll them a boy. A father God a work, no money can save them. Just keep the faith. People is God and time. Last one said, don't make Cliff frightened. No. In our frightened not no soul over your son. But we are listening and we are listening what them I say. I'm not sure Dayton can be listen to it. Because you have to listen. Marcy, you're full. You come back from my channel. Remember your name, you know? Remember your name. A bad man you have because you don't look like me and Mark. Bad mind you have. You have to be a liver, right? Hi, Stanley. How you doing, Stanley? Thank you. From Curacao. Junior said, Junior Clark, I believe that. Believe that what? Era. But did lay out my rule at the beginning of my show. But I'm going to lay out in a big life show because some of you come on and don't understand. So I say, so now I size up on yourself. Hear me good tonight. You see, when I say I come on my channel, and me and my comrade them over here for a reason. I not really too much want to come over here with no distraction. I'm going to find one labor right channel and go on. Please. Come in now when I run back a PMP channel for like last night, I see Alpan, on just a run, on a party I keep meeting, and on a go on the channel on a party I keep meeting. On a left it, and the back of the PMP them channel, PP clock. And what's sweet on the PMP channel, sir? How much you get paid for company PMP? How much them pay on? Type in a comment. Tell me how much money you get. That me can join it. Maybe me can get paid. And turn one imposter. Tell me how much you get. Because most money you get. We not make nothing frightened away. Sharon, Anson, say, Sonia, Anthony. We not make nothing frightened away. Alright, so you're saying to me, you heard the result from St. Mary. Always saying, him never get a result. Time come. He did not give any result. He didn't give any result. He only says they polled 3 constituencies, Southwest St. Elizabeth, Southeast St. Elizabeth, and Western St. Mary. But the finding it won't come out until Wednesday. So, I don't know. I get so tired of JLP, don't even listen much anymore. I just want to hear date. I can't manage the lies of the JLP. Yes, listen, but not take it serious. I never take them serious. All if it's serious, I not take them serious. That's how me set my mind. You see, because I know so them really, you can know so them is in favor of the Jamaica. I wish everybody have a right to, because I'm in favor of PNP. So, I don't really expect, and that's why I try to tell PNP, say, all when we say we have some issue, you can't come out. Them not, when I notice with the labor, them all on TikTok, you know. You see all we're going with the drill argument come out, and them over there bash Dr. Daz, you know. They not even take time for look into what, if it's true or wrong. They don't want to hear it. They over there lash out against Daz. But we have a tendency that we want to come but we are highlighting. I don't want to highlight for my program, I go for other program and I can highlight it. That's all I say. You have a right to your opinion. Me can't break down when I want to build up. It don't make no sense to me. You said black fuller. How am did say again if I go and black them? Oh wait, my moderator then at the fire tonight. None of my moderator are there. The lucky say I'm not over here tonight. Then get to it. I can't understand how they look. Me don't know sweet peas. I don't know. Last night I went on the one out, and I went on the one out of Morant Bay too, out of St. Thomas there. And I say, no man, the have to be a strategy them I use to send out them people on the platform, to attack the PMP platform. Because why would your party have a meeting and you left your party meeting for going over the other side, for go typing and then something? Something not right. So the PMP need to take all them like something a serious too. We say they tired of Andrew too. Exactly better than torment. Then torment PMP from Jamaica, St. Mary. I Stanley Good. Follow them. Followers them. Worry them a worry. Them JLP mine. Time come, time come. The parish breakdown was on the midday news. I never get that in midday news. Which one of the channel? Which one of the channel time come? Cause me never really hear that. Cause me in and out today now. Boy, me not do no much work on my channel this month here, boy. Too much up and down. Oh, Kimoni saying, Auntie, I hear that St. Mary gone green. Me never really hear it. But me sort of have that feel it. Because you not hear so me declare them long time, so I know nothing new. Me get rid of you off of my channel. You're too enough over here tonight. Go find something for do. Hi Chelsea, good night. Me say me just block them off of my channel. Hi Michael, how you doing? Michael, what you have to say about the poll? We have to come in and tell me what you think. What Tiff use over there talk. You have to go come address here tonight. Yeah? She want your wig, auntie. She telling you to Sorry about that. She look like our big nose leader. Me no matter what me want look like. Me alright. Me live my life on whole, you know. She need to look at there, yeah. Why they can't show the receipt for it? Alright, Julia. That me not understand neither. What the whole argument about the drill? Just show the receipt. You know, say Christopher Tufton go, oh, the price is not what nobody need to argue about. It's what the drill can do. The criminal them, man. I'm say the labor right then over there back them up. The labor right then over there back them up. Andre said at them strategy for sure. The PMP. Oh yeah man, me realize it man. They can't be so enough. Them a get paid. Remember say Rhyme Up TV say Steve McGregor gone with Central Kingston Antigen. We look good again. Don't watch the big excitement and number do it. Steve are put in the work. Me believe you. Me believe you, Rhyme Up. Me believe you. Me believe you, man. And hey, make sure I pull out every single body out there. You see, that we not joke this time. And a coronavirus this. You see, by 12 o'clock, if voters them for out already. We don't want to went to 5, we have look and we listen and say, you see, by 3 o'clock, we must start to celebrate down there. That the seat there is special to the PMP. And Michael Manley seat, and we shouldn't make them get it none at all. For a fight back feet, so we have to get it back. Oh, the same program I was playing, scroll to the news time. Alright, me soon do that. Betty said, we're in St. Mary. They were saying Western St. Mary, them, but time come and tell me, say, let me see if I find it. Time comes, if you have it, send it, come give me upon the WhatsApp now. Sometimes I can't find it sitting them, so you know. Auntie, could you put up your number, please? Alright, let me put up the number. I don't know how I have no moderator for my show tonight. But all of my moderator them. I don't understand my moderator them not over here tonight. Alright, I'm going to put it up. I don't understand my moderator them not over here tonight. Alright, I'm going to put it up. Alright, see? So me send it there. It's a WhatsApp number here. Joseph, it's just a WhatsApp number. You just call it, put it on your WhatsApp and call it. It's not a straight number. Hi Karen Brown, how you doing? Alright, somebody will call. Hi Michael.
Hi, good night, Auntie Jen.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing well, man. I'm fine and good.
You sound good too?
Yes, man. Yeah, I keep me company. I listen to them, you know.
Yeah, man.
They're on the work, you know.
Me know I go radio, yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a rain, but I keep me company.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never listen about the poll, you know. Which poll they're talking about?
Cliff Hughes Nationwide Blue Dot poll.
No, we not listen to them foolishness, and you understand? We have a better chance with Dan and so forth. But you understand, we not listen to them foolishness. That foolishness them. So if the poll, what you say, poll a lead for them, we are that what I'm saying?
No, not really. But say they improving a number, even though they're not gone crash.
Then why they not call election then? You know, hear the businessman say he call election fast and quick. For him, all him doing now, the Prime Minister come out and talk be a foolishness and talk about the country are going good. But the business sector, they come out and say, at first, they ever see the country in this.
Me and you, listen,
you understand?
all the people that were at Jamaica were know truth, know the truth. So when man I say a lie.
Yeah, him just go around and trick the people and him about 1,000 followers behind him I go on like I blow some man and I go on like him I go on good. But him not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I don't realize that this man going around open be empty building and unfinished building, I put ribbon for I see a thing where them go to St. Thomas. I say I open some center out there or something out there.
Yeah.
But if you notice the building not finished yet, you know.
They're not finished.
Them have all the KC sign and I hold up if you take a picture of it.
They're not finished, they're more like it may go the last year to free local government election go cut ribbon to and it go back this year again go cut ribbon. So when it done again, cause what am I doing now? You know what am I do? You know once if he lose the other government for go cut the ribbon. So he might go cut the ribbon.
Yes, he might go out there go cut it fast and quick. But if you remember say when him go open the cut the ribbon from Porsche Road the highway if you go Ochi.
Yeah.
I did Porsche.
But and only that needed to the halfway tree urban center there too.
Halfway tree and 3 mile.
Yeah, no halfway tree out at halfway tree. When that did open too, a Porsche do it and him did come cut it.
A Porsche and 3 miles, the overhead pass and 3 miles.
Yeah, all of that too. Right. So
and him a run up, I put in them on it like a film on them.
Now put you know what hurt me? The one we go a sentence, they would then put Edward Seaga name on a tree, and know me hurt over that. The day when, you see the day when me see them a do it, me just lock off the TV, me no bother look.
I'm Eddie not forget no highway, for them man they say they know one highway at Jamaica. If you go up on the back, around a back road, around the same name if you go. You understand me? I don't Tivoli name before it named Tivoli Garden. Around where the people them there are suffer. Around there so for them name for go.
I don't know
Like
so the
dump.
name for God, that me did say too.
Yeah. Yes man, I don't know so feel name for go man. You understand?
Give and right down a Coronation Market to down a Maypen Cemetery. Build up a road there and call it Edward Siaga Road.
Yes, I put Bruce name down at the transport center down where I be a goat in the night.
Yeah, down
Down for Marcus Garvey.
yeah, down for go down there. So
Railway.
yeah, not a solar thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, put Bruce name down there, man. You understand? So, when Porsche them build, you know, say everywhere Porsche them build look good.
But what people have to understand, you know, our government running. If me start it and we finish it, it's a government project. So
Yes.
it have to finish. I can assure you if Porsche was in power that the Montego Bay Hospital would have finished already.
Of course. And the one down Montego Bay that's already in Cornwall region.
Cornwall region.
You don't see that. Alright, then run go open a one room down there and but under the hospital. So I don't understand. What about the one in Spanish Town?
I never know what going with that. When I go down, I go down to Spanish Town Hospital go look.
Yeah. Wow, Antigen, we need to get rid of these people, man.
They have to go, man.
We're tired of them, man. We're tired of them, man. Be alive. But me love how Mr. Mark Holden fix up the lady out of St. Thomas there, you know.
You know, see labor right them because of Mark Golden.
Disrespect, yeah?
You know, see labor right them because of Mark or him not respect woman.
Make them go and cuss, man. Them go who no respect woman, not them no respect woman for where the one there in Westmoreland named George Wright.
Yeah.
When them can put away George Wright, then we discipline Mr. Holden. Then anytime they put a George Wright and the man will step in at the nurse face.
But all Golden saying she don't have no class. She don't have no
But
class.
she not no butter.
So a woman go in her
She don't
office
have
and the
no
woman
butter.
take out the orange set and push up underneath the
I
woman.
push up on the woman and
No
them
class.
thing there.
Yeah.
Disrespect. You understand me? The Prime Minister wife now have no class neither. So I'm talking about anywhere where dump there at the PMP people live, like jail people not living at dump. We all Jamaican. I pay disrespect and I disrespect the people them. I expect them to run go back to the people them to vote. Eh? Look on the people them down behind Tivoli Garden there. So I pay a zinc fence, I catch water under the road them a catch water from for drink and them thing there. Them not see all them places. If you notice the man have a Bruce Golden picture in him house. What them do for the poor people them? Nothing. But we don't know when Jamaica people are gonna wake up in Antigen.
Me no know, brother. Me no know neither.
We need them to wake up.
We have to wake
Need
up.
them to wake up. Yes man, we need for them to wake up, man. Oh, this man fi say him a go run back in an election. Him not no shame. The man not realize him a carry one big bag and a big load behind him. Big bag of money and a big load behind him. Eh? Man come like some, yo, me I tell you that these people are criminal, them, you know. With all the drill, the man them a try trick the people them a talk about the drill. A mistake them make all them things they pan numbers. Or if you make a mistake with $31 million, 53 or $4 million. Eh? So we only in a system a do.
But tough time come out and say we don't have to worry about the price and worry what jail can do.
What? I mean I worry about the price. You know, see people them can buy half a bread right now. Half a bread I serve for 9 people in a one house now. So I mean so don't worry about the price. Because through them say, oh, they can take Jamaica people for eat that for 90 and it's supposed to blow off. Eh? And so we're tired of these people, you know, we say we're tired of them, man.
True, man.
Tired of them, but we need them to go to prison, man. A prison want them to go, you know. Anytime you see them go to prison, that time I have a feel happy about it. The Prime Minister and his wife go to jail. You understand? When them have married, you know, the Antigen, the wife come out and say, a fish fry, them have to try if you do, if get married, you know. And now them are the richest set of people them in Jamaica, and the richest set of family them in Jamaica, you know?
Not true, man.
Eh? Come on, 9 years on so rich. And look how much years me I work. So which part then go and find that wealth antigen?
You can't.
Royal then go and find the treasure?
You know, hear the man say, I man born here and I left here, my belly full here.
I'm mocking my people every antigen. I'm mocking my poor people every antigen. Eh? I laugh, the man I laugh at the people every Cha-cha. Me sorry me born in Jamaica. Honest to God, me sorry me born in Jamaica.
Well, we can't turn back that because we don't have no choice.
Yeah, man, but antigen this told this man to behave with the people, them and the people them still don't see him with it. Remember, we know in the country, you know. So we only can talk, we only can make a voice the earth, you understand?
Yeah.
So, but them not listen, them just sit down and when them see the bell that come and them, if you run it, you know what, I'm watching a clip when Andrew goes somewhere and the people them are running, but like some of the people them are come together now and decide that them have to go running, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man, we're not seeing people out there, please and thanks. That's some of the steel stump on him, man. Don't throw it on him, man. Them can't do nothing.
You
man, if you run him up, man.
You can't tell them that they might lock them up.
And then some of the time, enough of we have to get locked up enough for the right, you know, just make it catch one camera. Make international news to catch it themselves so we're not into this man. You understand? Come on and trick people. Then what about the fertilizer? We want to know what about the fertilizer then with the money there. We want to the fertilizer for the farmer them.
You know, we're not going to hear a thing about that, brother. That I going to just sweep on.
Everything just a sweep on like carpet, so.
Yeah.
And look after this, you know, antigen, them Royal Reed sit down in at the back, at the bench, him sit down on the back and try if he go through the back door, you know, to escape, you know. But we are watching with our side, yeah. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we are watching, man. So we need to know what's going on. By DPP, we not hear nothing about she and what she are doing, you know. And she have like 2 more months to go, you know.
She quiet.
She quiet, but she have fixed up something around there. And something she around there fix up antigen. Look after this a year, say, Royal Reed time run out. You understand? And them can charge him again. Yes. Antigen me dep on the work, I go and do some work, you know, so yeah, in your class I go and listen for me have a long way to go. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, man. So guidance and bless up to your listener them here.
Yeah, man.
So call in, man, for we are listening on, man.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Somebody else did call. Let me see. Alright, somebody else in a call. I not even see where it calls on. Alright, me read some of my comment now. Anthony says they are the head of everything. Last time said, and a tough time money, a lot of taxpayer can't buy them dinner. Anthony said, Auntie, I keep telling people that in 2016 when they thief the general election, they got a country in autopile. Estina, good night. Yes, which bro? That's what them do. Yeah, YouTube, I just comment because you use no word there. But me can't read it still. The woman, them no respect themselves either. When people rude, you discipline them. Yes. Anytime PNP wins, Siaga name will take off the highway going down. Me say, hey, Bonik, I mean, I know you pronounce Wendell or Wendell, if I say you pronounce it. That thing hurt me every time I pass and see name there. You hear me? Amanda Bryan said, Dwayne, go find work for do. Now when did your chat say, I'm not worried about JLP. Say he's going to report our page, for hate crime. Who said I'm not going to report my page? Dwayne. A false name, Father Fred, good night. Dwayne Fletcher. I think me block him, you know. Alright, me know who this is. You don't have to report it, so you don't have to come on here. So that's what the labor right then do. Get up every minute and follow people page. Jay, hey, how you do, man? Jay, good night. Win some winter, good night. Yeah. So, I have something to play for you, know. I'm going to make you hear where Dr. Dawes say them do him today. Where the labor right them are doing because in I Doslin Harris, good night. Good night, Winsome. Alright, so I'm going to play Dr. Dawes, I'm going to hear him.
The Labour Party that has been on this mission to undermine the office of the Ombudsman, who has a mayor of Montego Bay who is currently having his lawyers locked into a legal battle with the Ombudsman. That same Jamaica Labour Party is reporting me to the office of the Ombudsman. This after 3 threatened lawsuits have failed to materialize or stopped me from pursuing this matter. Read the drill.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Where am I there again? Oh, gosh.
This is a very good question, and it's something that we see all the time where persons who support a particular political party, they will go all out to defend whatever actions that party or those party members may commit if they are immoral and illegal. And that's because their identity is wrapped up with the party. So if you say something that injures that self-identity, it's like you're hurting them physically. And their response is to lash out and defend themselves because you're hurting their core belief system. And that's the problem we have with being die-hearted right now in Jamaica. We tend to have cognitive dissonance. Even if you're seeing the evidence in front of you, you are just not accepting it, because to accept it would mean that your pride is hurt, you're ashamed, and your guilt is going to play out. So they will find some way to just defend themselves, protect their emotional state, and that is why you can't reason with them using logics, because it's coming from a place of hurt. And that's why we just have to be mindful of this and not retaliate when they attack us. So from this drill saga started, the Jamaica Labour Party and their operatives, they have tried to report me to the Medical Council. They have threatened me with not 1, not 2, but 3 lawsuits. Now they're reporting me to the political ombudsman. I don't know what they're going to do next to try and stop me. I can assure you, I am not suicidal, but they're going to continue to try and damage my name, reputation, because that's how they work. So I need you to understand why I firmly believe the process for the procurement of this drill was flawed. So come into my class. Welcome to Procurement 101. And today we're going to learn how you can use loopholes in the system to buy a $3 million drill for $31 million and still say that the process is above board. So the procurement process starts with a request from the end users, the doctors who are going to be using the drill. They write up a request. It goes to prepare a tender document with all the specifications of that drill that is needed to perform the functions that they require as the end user. A public advertisement is placed in the papers and the media in general, and from that, bids from registered suppliers are submitted. In this case, a bid for $12 million, $31.5 million, and $50 million were submitted. These bids went to an evaluation committee where they look back at the tender document to see whether or not the drills can perform the functions that the end users wanted in the initial request. In this case, the $12 million drill was excluded, leaving the doctors, the biomed engineers, and the procurement personnel to choose between a $31.5 million drill and a $50 million drill. Obviously, the choice would have come down to the way cheaper drill that was $31.5 million. This evaluation committee made a recommendation that was sanctioned by the Public Procurement Committee that certified that this process is above board, and after that, the contract was awarded. The problem is this: during the process, this part that nobody speaks about, that has been intentionally dismissed and hidden, is where the corruption occurred. Because someone did an internal costing and determined that this drill that anyone can see online for close to about $3 to $4 million was valued at $32 million. Nobody can explain who came up with that costing and how they arrived at that costing, or how is it that Medical Technologies Limited was able to come in right under that $32 million bid. Now, this internal costing is important because if it were a reasonable cost and the bids were way out, the process would have to be aborted and resent to tendering again. But having this high cost for that $3 million drill by Sarah, from the persons who did the internal costing, allowed every bidder to bid close to $32 million. And in this case, when it was reviewed by the Public Procurement Committee, they actually saw that the $31.5 million was a 2% discount. Those folks at Sarah had predicted the drill would cost. So therefore, not knowing anything at all about the drill and the market price, because that was not their task, these committees, they said that this drill was value for money. And this is why you're not being told about the internal costing, because that is where the whole process was compromised. Do your research, you understand how it happened now. Oh, one other thing, I have to ask the company, was there any other drill of a similar nature that was sold in Jamaica recently? We have the answers, and that will surprise you when it comes out soon.
Turn up on them. I'm afraid of them, Dr. Daz.
Big, you're not too far now, man. So that even. How you want from me, old boy? If I come from Jamaica, I come like...
That's a joke, I tell you. Alright, the phone lines are open. You can go ahead and call in now. You can go ahead and call in. Let me see what is happening here. If somebody will call in, right? Go ahead, the phone line is open. You can go ahead and call in and share. Them think him never got him not stop. I'm not wrong him. I fool them want to keep everybody quiet. With them whole for criminal is him. See one does him going about him have to play a Chichi Man song. So I see the LGB community come out and lash out against him now. But you send me the news. Scroll to 1.59. Alright.
Sick of trading bots with empty promises? Pillar Trade breaks the mold. No nonsense.
Where's the first scroll to? 1 point. I'm not going so fast. 1.9. And I move too fast, man. I just got 1.6 now. And move so fast. Oh, boy. What I? And one sitting again, I go play.
My hands were steady. I stood proud.
Alright, let me take the call here. Hello?
Yes, Antigen, good night.
How you doing?
Not bad, you know.
Give time.
First time on it.
First time, welcome. So is
Yeah,
it,
return on.
so hold on. So the first time you watch me?
No, man, me always watch you, man, but the first time I call it.
Okay, alright.
Me always
Thanks.
watch you, man. Me not stop watch you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, but so me say the green that pool come out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but me didn't expect that still. We didn't expect that, you know? A couple of years ago, me and my friend and talk about it, and we say, the P, everything I got us come out now in favor of the JLP, you know, because spend the money and them want to look good, you know?
Yeah.
But me I tell you, on the ground a different thing.
No, but even if you listen carefully to the analysis still, you know, there's a twist them I put to it because even though them say they gain 4 points, then still the most of the people still say the country go the wrong direction.
Yeah, but what do they do? Them cut down the amount.
Then cut down the amount and try to say answer them gain points by 4%.
Yeah. Because even they stand in the party. What them are going to do now is if they're not bring it close, they're going to sell them a lead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it just make the JLP look good, you know?
Me just say that. Right, me say that from about a couple of weeks ago. Me say watch out when blue.com.
Yeah, man, but you know, right now let me tell you something. The PNP can't lose the election. The PNP can't lose the election. Now when me say I go up on the ground, me have a friend who do driving around the island. And he's a man where he not take off him armband. And the man say when he go around the island right now, almost everywhere him go and stop with the armband. Every second person him say, I big him up.
Oh.
You know, everybody I big him up and say, yo, and I thump off him fist. Him say him can't believe say so much PNP there in Jamaica right now. The place orange antigen. So
we believe you, man. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Which one of the constituency you there?
A rural, West Rural.
So all your seat, what go on a West Rural?
Jonah go win, man.
No, me not want you for hunger, no man. Me not hunger want you for say Jonah go win, you know. Me want you for tell me. No, me want you for tell me say you see the shift or you see the swing.
Well, the work I do, man. The work I do, and I can tell you, you can see the swing. And I've even seen where JLP supporters have come across. Let me tell you something. The MP where they are now, you know, I don't think she know the name of 10 persons in the constituency, you know. You understand what I mean? Because she's a little bossy lady, you know. She don't go through, you know.
Yeah.
She don't know the people, them, you know. She don't know nobody. Yeah, man, me understand. The other day, them go through and they give her some Ganzi. And, you know, some promise, you know, a 20,000 promise at a later date, you know. We don't know. It's alleged still, we don't sure or that we hear.
Well, we know so that I was run the ground wild.
Yeah, but she not gonna make it back, man. I tell her that she not gonna make it back.
Well,
You know,
may I take you by may I take you by your word. May I take you by your word tonight, you know.
You see her,
May I take you by your word tonight.
No man, I tell her why. She didn't make it back, man. If she go through right now, I will stop in a way. Nobody never look on her, you know. You understand me, you know, I MP come through and, you know, people that go around the MP and, I mean, around the MP, when she even go through and if she stop anyway, nobody never look on her, you know.
Cause me really not
You
say she post up now pan X, you know. Cause generally should I not pose up and she not really a pose up.
The only time she post up when you see she a patch on road or anything, you see she come and, you know, post it, you know. Apart from that, you know, if you see her, you know, see her. You know, see her, you know, she's not on the ground, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
Canvas, they not do nothing, you know. The PNP, canvas, the PNP, get to know them voters. The PNP work, the PNP do them thing. They not canvas, they not do nothing. The only thing she come to with a council and give her some Gansey.
Yeah, me say she put up that.
Yeah, right, aye. That's all she do, you know. She not do nothing. The caretaker keep a little football competition. Borough, she depend the caretaker depend the ground almost every day.
Yeah man, me say she vigilant on the ground.
Yeah man, she depend the ground man. And
but why me that think though? You say show the number. So when me look on the number, when me look on the numbers from the last election and the last local government election, me know say it's a task, so that's why me did a.
You mean the election with Crystal?
No, not the election with Crystal. So she did beat Crystal by what?
Yeah man, she about 3,000 and
yeah.
Oh, about 9 votes or something like that.
Yeah man, she beat Crystal bad. And
yeah man, the people but remember that at that time, you know, a lot of the PNP they never come vote neither.
Yeah.
And I can tell you something too. There was a lot of people, Labourite, who tell me so they not vote because of she. Them tell me they not vote because they don't want to give back Andrew in second term, you know?
Oh.
And most of them people I tell you now say they not vote for her.
Me get you.
You understand?
Yes.
So that's a go on because whole heap of Labourite will vote and I mean, you know, undecided voters too. Will vote for her, they just want to give back Andrew a second term, you know what I mean?
Understand.
So that reach her, you know, and you know, that help her to win because Crystal is going real good too, but we need to understand too. And I think Crystal campaigned weak somehow too, you know. Crystal they never understand.
The whole thing about the PNP in the 2020 was weak. The truth that, you know.
Yeah man. Crystal never even campaign the right way as far as me concerned. So they could have tell she have a lose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a different thing I go on the ground now, man. The MP no problem, man, because me see a whole by you to first time voter, the PNP get them to go numerate. That thing happen, man. That thing really happen.
Well, keep it close to you. Me like what you tell me tonight and you make me feel good. So me love when people can call in from a constituency who did it, see what going on the ground, and can tell you what going on. That make you know say well something going on.
It look good, man. And here's one thing you have to know too, you know.
Yeah.
Every time the island are swing, you know. West Rural always sing with it, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, man. In time the country go whether green or orange, West Rural go with it. You can tell, you know?
Yeah.
Because you know West Rural is a swing seat, so
yeah, that's swing seat.
Me look fit come out still.
Yeah man. Well you keep doing it. You have to do your part and just explain to everybody, say listen me. We have to make this happen so everybody have to come on board. Make sure election day.
Yeah.
We get the vote them out. Get them out early too.
Yeah man, the PNP get organized, man. Workers meet, a lot of workers meet and keep right across the constituency. You do see them keep a workers meet. They're not organized, but you know what she do it, you know. What she do, she come a couple days before the election and run some money, you know.
And money them I run, but me hear always strong I say what they say. Money not always make you win election. I mean know where I come from, because I mean go down and over, you know, in the local go and run money, you know. And still lose.
Yeah man, but even in the two by-election, them run a whole heap of money, you know.
If they run money, me say, especially up at St. Thomas.
Yeah man, they run a whole heap of money. I want to tell you too, even in, what is this China English brother, when name, some other guy there. He will see him by election, even though the PNP never contest it. Them spend a whole heap of money in the constituency there, you know.
Yes, I say what me never see nothing like this. You don't have no opponent in India spend money.
But them just spend money with intention, so they get good vote. Then, because I mean, if the boss him get 10,000 votes.
Yes, if they have vote about 10,000 votes.
Yeah, so them spend the money because a whole heap of the Iraqi labor right, them camp out down there spend money, you know.
Remember, man, me watch them, man.
Them camp out down there and about 2 mass meat them keep with whole heap of curry cow and curry donkey and everything, you know.
And curry goat and soup.
Yeah, man, and frog soup and all them thing that I give away, you know, liquor like wow, and them couldn't pull it off. I mean, me think all the seat, they're going to be a battleground seat, you know.
It not gonna be no walkover.
No, man, it not going to walk over because you want now, my lady there, what she did down there, what's she name again? What the MP name, where they dead from cancer, what's she name again?
Shiny Robinson.
Shiny, yeah, man. Shiny used to spend a whole heap of money down there.
Yeah, that's why then I like Marsha Simit because she never spend no money.
You're right, China spend a whole heap of money, man. Can remember, you know, at one stage, I think them say China are not always strong. They're doing some money laundering in a WikiLeaks thing, you know.
Yeah, me hear the
So she
story.
used to, yeah, man, she used to have a whole heap of money. So she pumped the money down there, man. She come like a Santa Claus, man. She don't stop giving, man. So she did have the people there weak, you know. Can remember, originally it was a PNP constituency, you know.
Yeah.
And she go down and start spending her money. She spend the money, man. So, and she spend the money, she spend money on the PNP, them to so stretch it. So right now, the other time, the whole swing will take the country. So don't be surprised, you know. Don't be surprised with the result I down there, you know.
Nothing now gonna surprise me.
Yeah, man.
Nothing now surprise me. We want to get rid of them.
Yeah, man. Them all get that advantages, man. And right now, even the center, man, the St. Mary, them 3 seats at St. Mary gone, you know.
They're gone, man. They're gone. They are working at overdrive up there.
You know, you say evil, I'm going to tell about a seat in a St. James, Johnny's seat, you know. Look out for the seat, you know, Antigen.
Well, somebody tell me that from the other day, but I say, I say nothing too much panic.
Yeah,
but what make me realize that something really going on? What day
put out the work down there, man.
What day me say them put bus, and me say Eli Clark there on the bus, me say, oh, something a go on the ground for real.
Yeah, man, you can't see it, man. She do the work, man. She do the work.
Yeah.
You know, watch the seat there. That's the next seat for watch, you know. I tell you.
Well, me already write off Marlene Malawi Ford seat. I'm write off.
And the brown man there.
And the brown man there. So me write them off for a long time. But me did
yeah,
still,
me know,
through the numbers, so me did look on the numbers, me say, alright, me have to go on and wait till it reach closer, then me go on watch where me see I go on, then me will know how much the momentum build up.
Yeah. Me right, I went to see them, but me did not think I have a little doubt with Johnny's, but to the work when me see I go on the ground, they come here follow her, man. I mean, they have the place locked, man.
I follow her too, man. She have a place, she have go on with herself down there.
Yeah, man, she had the well, man, so. Even the principal they were running a JC Hutchison seat in the area.
That's a seat for what? That's a seat for what? Because some prominent JLP supporters support the woman down there.
Yeah, man. So,
I hear that the woman, and just because she can represent, she's a good person in the community for a long time, whether you're PMP or JLP. So now that she put herself up for representational politics, a lot of people are saying they're going to give her a chance.
Yeah, not even Labour right might think it hard to vote against her, you know?
Yeah, because she's good to everybody.
Yeah, man.
And she's a school principal and she help a lot of them people.
Yeah.
And she work on the ground there too, you know.
Yes, man. She go ahead, man.
Some place she go. The Dr. J.C. Hutchinson down there do not know all this hearing down there.
Me know.
You know.
Nothing.
Wait, I've been
So-
on the part
so-
more of a thing where I think we take the from Dublin.
So let me ask you then. How much seat you give PMP?
Why me look from over 40, you know, especially the truth, you know.
A 40 you look on.
Yeah, man, me look from over 40 still.
Oh.
Although regular me here 38 still, but, you know, me know 38, the 38, a lot of people attack, not include Janice, you know, I mean, me personally, I give Janice a seat there. And me, I look on the principal lady there with JC or just see there too. Me have them two see there. I know many pundits have said, now can them see there, you know, as a winning seat, you know, they might look on it as battleground seat, but I look on them see there still.
So what you think about Southwest St. Elizabeth, Miranda and Floyd Green?
Oh man, that gone over a long time, man. That done, man. That's a done deal, man. Floyd Green, done with, man. The same keep a little meat down there when I pull in some crowd, but my understanding is that Weekly and all of them pull out the bus load them from them constituency.
Yeah, me hear that too. There's so much bus park up on sidewalk.
Because them, yeah man, because them want the meeting look good, so them pull out the bus load them say, make the meeting look good. I know St. Elizabeth people them make it look so, you know, and you going to see a lot more of them meet they know still too.
Yeah, man.
Even though the Prime Minister say nah campaign, but when you see them touch
I campaign them a campaign.
Yeah man, appear them meet them or keep no. Him or keep them start.
Him go on and talk about a workers being kind of want no crowd not come out and then it look bad. So him go on. But I campaign, him a campaign.
And then when you know him will pull out people from the constituency to make the constituency look good. He's not going to do it like how Mark and do it, just work with a constituency. Now bringing up people. Because you want to judge your crowd, you know what I mean?
You want to judge your crowd, yeah.
Yeah, man. You must want to know if you look on the ground, man. If you bring in people, you don't know how strong you is on the ground. So when Mark, them just hit the road, a campaign, you know, they do the road tour, and then just end it up with a meeting. And then you can say, you know, you have one and two people going, but at the same time, them can see them strength on the ground. I know that them I do.
Yeah.
But when I down there, man, I hear them, you know, they pull in the bus load them, you know. But Auntie Jen, nice talking to you, man. I always watch you and I listen to you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man. I like your call tonight. You make me feel more hopeful, man.
Yeah, man, I watch nothing, man.
No, I'm not talk about losing, but I mean, say, especially the seat where you talk about there, you say, you're sure, say, you make me feel good now. So, I don't know if you watch me, our brother with him, Mr. Perry, you know, they don't call it already, but me did tell him some a little bit optimistic because of the numbers.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But for you, come and tell me where I go. So, me love when people were there in the community and tell me where them say I go, and that make me affirm it more. So, me appreciate you for call. You for call again, you know, and about take long for call again.
No, man, you can't call, man. Yeah, I have to tell you, watch you, man. You just stop what you want.
All right,
yeah,
man.
I always listen to you, man. Day and night, I always listen to you. So,
thank you.
Link again, yeah?
All right, big up yourself.
Respect.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love that call, very refreshing. Very refreshing and very nice. Give me more surety. Give me more surety tonight about West Rural St. Andrew. That it seems like something are going up there. So I love the call. Yeah, man. Come on, more call on a call in. And give me good news. I pay good news me want tonight. Go ahead and call in. Oh, let me finish play this phone now. So I did a talk about Darrell Valls. I call about him have to play. Hi Rennie, how you doing? About Chichi Man. Now, me tell you something about this Chichi Man thing. Me know us in Jamaica, we have a culture where we not believe in them kind of something. But I'm going to say this too. No? A long time them are sitting there going in our world, and I just know. And I know nothing new are going in Jamaica. And what me want to say, if we come out and like we want mar one side of the party, it's a reason why Daryl Vaz come out with it, you know. A word they might show, you know. But if none of you understand that, you know. If you don't notice and start at Portland by saying if I up at Portland, you don't want if you look exactly and try go around it. So then you see the people then come out today and they lash out against him. Now here what happened. Me you can't stop it. All me you can do, we not do it, we not do it. And them in a PMP and then in a GLP. I want to hear what I told you tonight. Hear me good. The same people that were Daryl Vaz and lick out against. Here, me see Andre Stephen come out and talk about Warmington, big panning platform. Where Warmington do to him. And all know Warmington don't sue, and you know they love run out so them are going to sue people. I just said nothing, lawsuit. And until now, him not get no lawsuit. A funeral reception, auntie. Oh, I go on the line, I think you're going to your bed, you know. We can't stop it. And not because me teach you where I come condemn people them and say all kind of stuff. No. Me just make me know say me and you not gonna stop it. Cause we not gonna walk out. Hey, people out there will present themselves like they not do it and never do it. I tell you know. People out there present themselves like them not do these things and then do it. Oh, this poll mad was listening to the poll. Oh, time come, send me the poll. Through the caller come in, that's why I'm not get it. But me I go to it right now. But me I talk about, we need to, you see when you go out there for a campaign, talk about your policies and your achievement. And leave people business alone because talking about as if you don't want to say in a PMP party alone, have them kind of people there. It's foolishness to not chat. A full campaign message there. The same people there in a JLP, in a PMP. They all both and some is no pay at all. I want to go further. Some of them in some of the church them too. So whether me you want like it or not, me not hear it yet, you know, Delana. I don't hear that yet. Me I go try it. Time comes and you can't give me, but me never hear it. Me I go try. Pull you up back now. Time comes, so I have to play it from 1.
Teenagers are building businesses with AI, while the only AI you know is ChatGPT.
To the people over 40,
Me say me can't get the time in like what you say 1:38. Me will just play for right or something. Watching from Patrick a long time when I say and we're going. Watching from Cherry Garden, big up. Where you think I'm going up for your ear then now, Patrick? Type in. Me have to play it for the first part, the time come, because I get the time in good.
For joining us here this year, Monday morning. It's Monday, May 26, 2025. And I know you have several choices, yeah, and we appreciate that you choose to be here.
In Patrick, tell me what you think
It's
of going up a church yard over
world
there. I know some of them
of
place
media
there, but
now that
where you
is
hear your neighbor say?
diverse, a multiplicity of platforms and voices. It's a very loud media marketplace. So, East and Southwest St. Elizabeth, you can we started doing the Blue Dot polls in 2020, I think.
Where's a 3 hour?
This morning, we're going to begin there, but I can tell you, come later this week, you're going to hear some more interesting findings. Findings, for example, about the party standings. Yes, if the general elections were called, when these people were being interviewed, how would they vote? That is a big question everybody wants to know the result of. And let me tell you, I don't know the answer
You
to
too
that
light.
question.
You too light.
As I said,
You know.
we maintain a wall between we here as a media practitioners and the data scientists at Blue Dot. So you can stop calling me and asking me, yeah, what are the party standings? I don't know until probably later this week, the day before we are to publish, we get the results. And we deliberately do that because we can't deal with the pressure. The pressure everybody want to know. No.
You know, that's
You
why
will
should I
know
just start
by
and get here?
Wednesday, the latest, Thursday of this week. Yeah. We also did something new in light of the fact that it's general election time. And we started that in February.
May I listen to it
where
coming at
we
you
know
are going.
as political observers, media people, where the elections are going to be won and lost. Which constituencies. Yeah? And you can find that out too. It doesn't take rocket science. We know that Southern St. Elizabeth, yeah, is a battleground. Southwest St. Elizabeth, where it's Floyd Green defending for the governing Jamaica Labour Party. School teacher Miranda Wellington, hoping to win it for the PNP. Yeah? We know Southwest St. Elizabeth is, and Southeast, where Franklin Witter, the state minister in agriculture, and he's up against Norman Scott, it is, for the PNP. We know those two seats are battlegrounds. And you know that they're battlegrounds because the two parties are spending a lot of time,
Oh, but listen to no
a
part
lot
there
of
already.
energy, a lot of...
So Delano, what was the poll? What was the poll? Because you said poor auntie. What did the Blue Dot poll say about the GLP and the PNP? Type in the comment, because me can't play out the whole of this tonight. And time come and listen to it already. Tell me what was the result of what him saying or the something. Just type in it, Delano. So when you say Patrick the race a steam up a Brandon Hill. Okay. So it a steam up how it look to you.
resources, a lot of
Type in Delano,
organization
tell me
in
the man.
those two seats. Because they tend to tell us at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock on election night where the country is going. Yeah? Southwest St. Elizabeth, Southeast St. Elizabeth. And then there's another one. Another so-called weather vane seat, battleground seat, which we can view as a reliable indicator of where the country is going. And that is Western St. Mary, the seat of the JLP chairman, Bobby Montague. Yes?
No, but you say, we think that you hear the numbers or something, man.
Yeah, so what we did, apart from polling nationally, we also went into these three constituencies Western St. Mary, Southeast and Southwest St. Elizabeth, because we want to find out what is happening in the so-called
So you say again, from February, Delano, Blue Dot say the JLP lead and then now call the election.
This time we have gone back
and then come back and say no JLP lead by 51%.
Right? So you'll hear those.
Angela called that man. How you talk about, brother?
Now, as you've been hearing since 6 this morning, there's been a marginal increase in the number of Jamaicans who believe the country.
Alright, I play this already, time come. I play this at the beginning of the program already, man.
And that's significant. We asked this question because it tends to you had a right conversation, but with the wrong person. A policeman or woman, no you listen, a policeman or woman.
Time come, I play that already, man. Where is it? 51% lead? I don't see that in the news. Let me look if I find it. Oh, then no lead, and after what you have to read. Oh, I see it. See Nationwide put it out here. Nationwide just put out it 28 minutes ago. Nationwide Blue Dot poll, 51% of voters believe JLP best equipped to address Jamaica problems. So that's a strategic way to bring it out. That's a strategic way to bring it out, Delana. They never say them a leading on a poll. Who them poll and who say that? Is it the PMP or the JLP? Because that Cliff user said they asked JLP and they asked PMP. And more JLP is now saying, yeah, Brandon Hill, Red Hills and Stony Hill, Laverne, Stavern. These people can be bought. I agree. So, me just find it, me read it what I'm saying. A clear majority of registered voters are now believe the governing Jamaica Labour Party is best equipped to address the main problem facing the country. According to the Nationwide Blue Dot poll, 51% World Rhyme is saying people invite me to come at JLP meeting to vlog. And I don't look over that green side. PMP for life. PMP have enough work already. We well busy. Me get what you mean. You're coming like me. Me not follow them need on one side. No. So 51% of Jamaicans say they believe the Angela JLP is best to solve the problem of crime, unemployment, and cost of living. So why not solve it? So why not solve? Why not solve? Because trust me, so hungry people down there, we can't buy food. The number has risen sharply last 3 months. Well, the same thing Cliff user that say already. I just let them pen, they write it different from what Cliff user say. And that Cliff user that say, you know. And him see when he say him not know nothing now we not got here till Wednesday, but here up them put out it now, so you see how they lie? Hear me? The younger poll we're going to know who win. Just call it damn election. So the doctor come out now say if you go out every week to poll, you will get a different result. You know, so that's true though, because even if every day people mind change, you can't even to think people. Delana, what more interest to me and the constituency poll, I'm looking forward to see the detail. I'm looking forward to see the detail. Betty Ann is saying if Jamaica really put in back JLP, they are going to regret it. Mark it down. Desmond, Cliff them a spin machine, so we know. Me not really pay them no man. I be tell you, all it what them a say are true, me not gravitate to it. So you not gonna make, and I like me to impress. I like the labor right, like the land and so we feel good. But me not impress. So then got Trinidad where they gonna mess up down there. And still lose. Anybody else want to call in? The phone line is open, you know. I wish part them there now. Don't call my phone. Oh, yes, I don't call my phone. Oh, you're talking people then. Where's the better? You're talking people then down at Jamaica. If they, no, me talking already. The people they must struggle. I see one guy show one road in a St. Mary, the boy. Hey, do you pay them three, sister? Me the business always side in the pan. When I do better, you know? People voting in and if do better, and the councillor them, man. I do better, man. I don't have money for run down a place and buy vote. I want to not take care of a place. A lot of people are set out for them. Yeah, man. A lot of people are set out for them. The thing stay away. And it don't make sense we act like all is well. All is not well. But him not come out with the result yet, time come. I don't know why. Well, seems like nobody else now want to call in the program tonight, so. Since I don't know want to call in, no one can sit down up here, so nobody not talk. We are saying this significant shift. There's no shift when it comes to Blue Dot because Blue Dot never put the PNP ahead of the GLP, no time at all. So I don't see where shift come from. You tell me which poll that Blue Dot did that say PNP was ahead for say there's a massive shift. Blue Dot never put the PNP in front yet. It's always the Jamaica Labour Party then put ahead. Three poll will be released daily. You say if the poll did say the PNP lead, and then they come down and say the GLP overtake, then we could understand. They never. From 2019 till now, you ever hear Blow that poll? Not even when the local government election, they said the GLP are going to win landslide. Go look back on last year when they say the GLP are going to win landslide, don't it? And may I say, if the GLP 51 points ahead, you think Angela call it today? You must be mad. When would I not wait pan again? From February Blue that say the GLP will lead right across the island. And Andrew come out. Let me show you what Andrew said the other day. Same nine and not yes, because him now left nothing to gambling. And when him said that, him know something why him use that term. You think him not know all what going? I come out on a bus and listen to one of the public. Listen to this.
No, listen. I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering their rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials,
Hi, John, I'm good.
it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So
Not with Blue Dot. Hold on. Delano, don't get it twisted. Blue Dot did never put PNP ahead. Never. So don't mix up Blue Dot poll with Dan Anderson poll. We are talking about Blue Dot poll. Blue Dot never ever put the PNP ahead of the JLP.
The auntie.
Good night.
Good night, my love. How you doing?
Yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah, so I was saying to you before you call that the Blue Dot poll never put the PNP ahead of the JLP. Never. The last finding that said there were a 6 points advantage was the
No, so the PNP was a 6-point advantage.
that was by the Dan Anderson poll and not Blue Dot poll. Blue Dot says the JLP was leading the PNP. Blue Dot never said that. You have to go pull up that in the archives and show me. No, you're getting it wrong. The Blue Dot never says that.
Oh, okay. I apologize if I get it wrong.
Yeah.
But, you know, today, somehow, I was working and my mind came on you because I have a red shirt on. And
That on PNP now.
when this time come in, I said, come red.
That was a sign.
And I have an orange apron.
They must have laughed after you, man.
So, anyway, my mind reflect back upon the gentleman from Westmoreland with the chicken coop thing.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And I said, I have to find out which one of the program from you to listen to. Because I was so surprised, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it got to be mental health or something like that. But when we're dealing with the general public, we deal with so many different people.
True.
And sometimes we cover up our real self, you know?
Yeah.
But in the process, you know, I don't know what they gain from it. But, you know, it's a part of life journey, you know?
Yes.
That everything we are about is imperfect.
Yeah.
As much as we try to make it perfect. And I apologize if he was disrespect to you because you are a woman of God, number one.
Man, he tell me out, man. He call me from sitting. He tell me out, bad man.
Yeah, I can't believe. But the way him talk and sound and the thing there. Me I say, but we never pick up no JLP in a for him thing, but he have some kind of understanding. And him always a so thing. So somehow I did find out that he was a bit talkative. But I did have some level of respect for him, you know, but yeah, one of these things.
So we tell a man say not know in a darkness, stay in a darkness. You're the boss exposed one day. So all you pretend him a pretend. Right. All him have to do a company program just like how you come and say you're Labour right. You support the Labour Party. But you can't have meaningful discussion and that will be a problem.
That's right. In a respectful way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because you can't go on, I've seen people go on different programs and hear them and I don't believe it's right. You know, people, we live in a democracy, and we have a right to conclude and believe, you know, and have passion and opinions, you know, and interpretations of things, yeah. And we can agree to disagree, you know, and disagree to agree.
Somebody on the live asks what you think about Paul Patmore from Trelawney.
Paul Patmore. Yeah, I watch out. Well, I don't have much to say about it. I don't believe that he's gonna win. I don't believe he's gonna win. Yeah, but who, if the person is from there or having some information from there, probably, I don't know. But I just don't think, in my feeling, you know, and what the clips and stuff I'm seeing, that he probably will take some swings, will take some votes, will take some PDs, but I don't think I'm gonna remain, in my opinion, one for the People's National Party and one for the Jamaica Labour Party in the parish of Trelawney.
Okay.
But in this poll, what I am waiting for and is the constituency poll, right? I want some more information on my one, southeast, southwest, St. Mary. You know, those constituencies are the one them I think is very, very important.
Yeah.
I think the PNP will have some problem in East Portland, right? And I'm hearing that Xavier Williams, the finance minister, you know, there's a lot of resources is going into Eastern St. Andrew, you know, to shore her up and to make sure she keep that seat. So it's going to be a challenge there. But those 5-6 constituencies that I think is very important for anyone to form the next government. And I said, no matter the poll,
to me,
every
seat is important.
Make a difference. Yeah, sorry?
To me, every seat is important because of the count of the seat them at the end of the day.
That's right. That's how you form the majority.
Because you can actually lose out upon one of them 1 year and win one where somebody expects you to win and you still can't win the election. So
that's right. And yes, it depends on where they go, because some constituency you have stronghold, you have, you know, weaker areas, and you have mixed areas, and it's so varied, you know. So we can't 100%, while we trust and respect the pollsters, we know that the constituency polling is very, very important. I still believe, that's my opinion, that 5 Green gonna scrape through, but it's gonna be a challenge. This woman is very dynamic. She's very interested. I
learned that their poll, we are calling, you know, is showing her in the lead from the PNP.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's an interesting one. And Western.
One of the problems with her is she's a born and grew up on the ground, so she have a lot of family support.
Like Mr. Green, he's from the joining constituency as well, along the south coast there. And then southeast St. Elizabeth. But I think, to be honest.
But hold on, southeast St. Elizabeth, blow that poll the last time, they said PNP a lead. So I'm going to hear what them I said this time now.
Yeah, that's right, by 1%. Yes. By 1%.
I'm not even to believe that the poll, I tell you the whole truth.
Well, let me say something which I didn't discuss with you, but I was communicating via the messaging. There is a division called the Myersville division, right? And that division is extremely strong for the PNP. It's a big division. It's the more rural side. You may look at it and I think sometimes you ignore it, but when the vote them come out, the PNP sometimes have a 1,500, 2,000 lead. And if in the more affluent areas, in the junction divisions and stuff, these people are more, it depends sometimes if the GLP don't turn out high, yeah, the PNP will scrape through, right? Because the junction division is more thicker population, right? And it have a strong GLP base. But it all depends on turnout. The Malvern division is critical. So it's all about strategy. It's all about, you know, the level of campaign and the resources and the organization.
Yeah.
But it's critical and important. So everybody have to have a way of where they get their numbers. It's numbers game. It's a numbers game. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Yeah.
Well, we wait forward to see what the rest of the poll. Tomorrow we see what they come with again, and then
we'll see that. Yes.
We come back again and discuss.
All right.
Because as I said, I don't believe nothing about blue that poll, but
yeah,
me still a go listen.
Yes. And I'm also following up on, but I just don't believe what I am hearing about North West Manchester. I can't really see it, but yeah. Okay then.
Well, me don't know about we not up on the ground, so who up on the ground I said. Yeah.
That's right. But I still will call that for the
I saw if me up on the ground, we just going to the constituency there and gonna do my own poll. Me not sure my poll will be the right poll, because I'm not biased. Because if I say PNP they behind me, I'm going to tell you PNP, say, no, they're behind, you know, no need for do some more kind of make sense to suppress it.
But it will be confidential. Your conclusion.
Me I talk about it, make everybody here, make all who in them bed come out, come vote. Because anyhow you tell them, say your party they behind, and they want them party win. They might get up, come out, and they say, here, say, in your lead. When you hear say, in your lead, then get complacent.
But also, it brings you back to the joint table, you know?
Yeah.
And
so, I don't believe in suppress. I know you don't want the population for here, but me poll and know. Me and make them know, listen, when I come out, PNP, when they're behind, and have to do better.
Have to do better, yeah. But I mean, when you're watching the PNP rallies, there's a level of the PNP are revived, you know?
Yeah, it's a more vibes. Is that the PNP meeting them more vibes more than the Labour, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily say that.
No, but that's what me say. I don't know what you say.
To the last election, you know, the PNP have a vibes. The supporters are coming out.
The last election, the PNP, they have no vibes.
Yeah, that's right.
No vibes, because the PNP did start a split and Wolf and Malice keeping and something.
Yes. But important, the young people are not as loyal, you know, like how the older generation are. You understand? Mammoth BGLP, them will vote for a different thing. They're voting for their interests and what they believe, will work for them at that moment. And they are the ones that you have to watch because they're important number to swing the constituencies them,
Yeah.
So I think we have to listen to them as any party and have to take them into consideration with the messaging and manifesto.
That's true. Well, all right. Thank you for your call. This is right where I leave the program for tonight.
All right.
Yeah, so thank you for calling. Thanks to everybody on the live tonight. Thank you for your participation, your calls, your comments. I do love and appreciate it, and we're going to continue to keep the fire burning and highlight in our little corner, in our own self, time come on everybody. Big up on yourself. Until we meet again on this platform, I just want to say have a good night. Love you. Bye.